What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. It is a 4-game set with the Washington Nationals coming to town. They are definitely not doing good this season, as we are just past the midway point in August, and they already have a losing record guaranteed. Here we go, top of the first. Jared Myers at the plate for the Nationals. There's 2 outs and a runner on first for him. He's hitting only .204. And he's got himself a 1-1 count in this at-bat against Yu-Min Lin. The 1-1 pitch from the lefty Lin. A simple ground ball here. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. And that's going to retire the side. We're heading to the offensive side of things here in the first inning. Still a scoreless ball game in Arizona. Bottom of the first. It's a 1-0 lead for Arizona now. 2 outs and nobody on for me as I'm standing in batting .305 on the season against Cade Cavalli. He hits 98 on his four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 92 on the slider, only 86 on the curveball. First pitch of the at-bat is the curveball, and I was way late on that. I thought it was going to be a four-seamer up and in, but it was not. Oh, and won the count after fouling that one away. Second pitch is a four-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away as well. And I've dug myself a quick 0-2 hole with a couple of very late swings. Next pitch is low and away with the slider. It's been my kryptonite lately, but not this time. 1-2 the count for me now. Next pitch is a four-seamer well below the knees. Somehow I got a piece of that and fouled it down the right field line. 1-2 the count still. And we foul off a slider on the outside corner. As a change, I was early on that swing. 1-2 still the count here. Way high with the four-seamer there. 2-2 the count after not offering it that one. Let's see if Cavalli can come back into the zone here with pitch number 7 of the at-bat. No, sir. Curveball outside. Makes the count full. We're looking at a payoff pitch here in the bottom of the first. And a soft liner to second is going to be the way that at-bat ends. So worked a little bit of a long AB, but no good results out of that one. And we're moving on to the second, leading the Nationals by a score of 1-0. We come back bottom of the third. It's a 3-0 ball game now. Runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Cade Cavalli still toeing the rubber for the Nats. First pitch of this at-bat is a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It is an 0-1 count. Only grounded into 14 double plays. Now that I've said that, it's going to be one here. Watch. No, sir. Late swing on a four-seamer. And it's an 0-2 count. Hitting me with the heat, and I can't keep up, catch up, whatever. The 0-2 pitch. Low and away with a four-seamer this time instead of the slider like my first at-bat, but it's still a 1-2 count after watching that one go by. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Again outside with the slider. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Put him in the zone. I'll see what I can do with him. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat now from Cavalli is below the knees on the inner third. Another full count at-bat. Come on, big fella. Hang me a curveball in the zone, would you? That'd be awesome. No, sir, it's first base for free as the four-seamer is just off the inside corner at the knees. And now there's 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the fourth, we come back. It's an still a 3-1 ball game here, but runners on first and second, 2 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk on my line score. And I'm not going to contact swing or power swing, so it's drive in all runners. Let's see what I can do with Cade Cavalli on the mound, throwing pitch number 86 of his outing here in just the 4th inning. Oh, got me fishing after the curveball. 0-1 the count. I am hitting .308 on the season with runners in scoring position, so slightly better than normal, but second pitch is a four-seamer right down the middle, and it's lofted right at the center fielder. 4 innings have come and gone. We're still leading the Nats by a score of 3-1. All right, top of the 5th, we come back. 2 outs and a runner on first for Jared Myers. He's 1 for 2 on the day with the solo home run in his last at-bat. That's been the only offensive output for the Nationals so far. 2-2 the count for him here against Yu-Min Lin, throwing pitch number 70 of his outing. We don't need the double play, just any old force will work. And we'll scoop up a ground ball. Throw to first will be in time. And we're heading to the bottom of the fifth. Halfway through the game, it's still a 3-1 lead for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the seventh. It's a 4-1 lead for the Diamondbacks now. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see if I can do anything good with this belly full of Cracker Jack. Contact and power swings aren't going to work for me on this dynamic challenge, so we're going to swing at pitches inside the zone and get a hit here. That's the idea. DJ Hers is now on the mound for the Nationals out of the bullpen. He hits 93 on his four-seamer, and that's the only pitch he's got that's quick. First one from him. Ooh, wow, good changeup there, just off the inside corner and below the knees. 1-0 the count. Second pitch from him. Way outside with a slider. 2-0 the count. I don't think he's quite hitting his mark with that one. Did a good job with that changeup. That was a solid position, but 2-0 pitch is again off the plate away with a four-seamer. He has not found the zone with any of his 3 pitches so far, and he's thrown each of the pitches in his repertoire. The 3-0 pitch. Got a piece of a four-seamer on the outer third and fouled it off. 3-1 the count. He finally got one in the zone. Just nothing I could do with that one, unfortunately. Ooh, we watch a 3-1 four-seamer on the inner third, and it's a full count. This is now my 3rd full count of the game. And we send a four-seamer on the inner third out to left center field. Left fielder's running over to the alley. He's going to make the play. Yet another non-productive out for me at the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. And the Diamondbacks are going to take the win here in game number 1. 4-2 the final score. We're going to move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Little day game action here for game number 2. I'm standing in bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting 3rd in the order today with a .303 batting average. Davis Daniel is on the mound for the Nationals. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's the only pitch he's got that's quick. First one of the at-bat. Is a four-seamer on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I've hit 4 of my home runs in my career against the Nationals here. I'd love to make it 5 here, but we'll see. 0-1 pitch is a four-seamer on the inner third near the top of the zone. Got a piece of that one and fouled it off as well. And it's an 0-2 hole in a hurry. Next pitch, well inside with the four-seamer at the knees there. 1-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me a good one. That's all I'm asking. Check swing, and he said I went 2-3 put out. Will complete the strikeout and the first inning. So there you go. Still a scoreless ball game after 1. We're moving on. Bottom of the 4th. Nationals are up 2-1 now. Runner on second. Nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 0 for 4 on the series as well. Davis Daniels still on the bump for Washington. First pitch of this at-bat. And there's one sent out to right field. Right fielder running back towards the wall. This one's out of here. Wow, little line drive homer. That did not stay in the air very long before it found the bleachers. And that is home run number 5 of my career against the Nationals. Number 44 on the season. So we will take that. That gives the Diamondbacks the lead. We come back top of the 5th. 3-2 is the score with Arizona out in front. Runners on the corners and 1 away for Alika Williams. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a run scored, hitting .342 on the season. Man, what a batting average for a subpar team. 1-1 the count for him here. Mike Phillips on the bump for the Diamondbacks. He's going to kick and deal. Let's get that ground ball double play. You betcha. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn to keep a 1-run lead here. We're halfway through the game in Arizona, and it's still a score of 3-2. I don't need the replay of my home run. I know what happened there. So do you. Bottom of the 6th, 4-3 the score. Nobody out, nobody on. Thad Ward on the mound. And he lost a 12-6 curve on the inside corner to get me with strike 1. Now, he does throw a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on his cutter. And those are the only pitches he's got that's quick. Second pitch. Oh, got me whiffing at another 12-6 curve. This one below the knees, so watch the one in the zone, swing at the one out of the zone, and it's a quick 0-2 count. Four-seamer on the outside corner. Should have been a backwards K, but it was called a ball. You can see Ward's not happy on the mound with that one. Rightfully so. That should have been a strike. The 1-2 pitch from him now. Gripped and ripped out the left field. That one's not coming back, man. Past the divot there by the bullpen in the left field corner. And it's another home run for me in this one. That adds a little insurance run for the Diamondbacks. No green line. Oh, there's the green line. Another almost 400-footer in this game. Yeah, I know. 2 home runs. I don't need to see the replays of them, for crying out loud. Well, I get the intentional walk. I've earned it this time. So, yeah, first base for free in the bottom of the 7th with a 5-3 lead. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. We come back bottom of the 9th. The Nationals are up 9-6 now. What in the heck happened there? Runner on second, 1 away. I'm standing in against Jordan Weems. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 90 on his slider, 90 on the circle change, only 83 on his slurve. First pitch is below the knees with the four-seamer, 1-0 the count. My batting average with runners in scoring position is up to a .311 now. Let's see what we get here on the 1-0 pitch from Weems. Oh, a slider that I was just a little too far out in front of, and it's a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. Hit me with that one again. No, he's not going to do it. Slider low and inside makes for a 2-1 count. Gosh, that actually chaps my butt a little bit that I was just a smidge in front of that slider. And we watch a four-seamer in the cold zone there. 2-2 the count. I know, bad take, vision, negative, blah, blah. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss at a slider on the inside corner. Diamondbacks are down to their final out here in game number 2, and yeah, we do take the loss. 9-6, the final score there as Garrett Crochet takes the loss out of the bullpen. He's no wins, 3 losses on the season. Huh. So 2 home runs ain't enough to win the game for the team today, so we're going to move on to game number 3. Dude, remember, this is a 4-game series. Here we go, game number 3. A little more day game action here in Arizona. Got the roof open. Mackenzie Gore on the mound for the Nats, who are out in front 2-0 right now. And Gore throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the slider, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, whiffing at a four-seamer, up and away a little bit. 0-1 the count. Do have a runner on first and 1 away here in the bottom half of the first inning. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, gosh, swinging at another one outside the zone. Circle change below the knees. And another swing and a miss. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. Not fishing after that one. Four-seamer below the knees. And I now have a 1-2 count. Pitch number 4. Up and away with a 12-6 curve. No chance of me swinging at that one. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Bring it in the zone. Oh, got me with the four-seamer on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. All 3 of my strikes in that at-bat were because of a swing and a miss. So there's my K for the day. Bottom of the 3rd, we come back. Washington leading 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 0-1 on the day. And I get a dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. I don't do the contact and power swings, so we're going to try to only swing at pitches in the zone and record a hit. First pitch of this at-bat from Gore. Check swing on a 12-6 curve low and inside. There goes the dynamic challenge. That didn't take long. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch of the AB from Gore. And swinging at a four-seamer well above the zone on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Man, what in the heck am I doing at the plate here? Well, we finally watch one outside of the zone. Circle change below the knees and just off the outside corner makes for a 1-2 count. Next pitch, below the knees with the four-seamer, 2-2 the count. If I wouldn't have swung at those first 2 pitches, I'd be on first base for free right now. Instead, we get a 12-6 curve in the cold zone, got a piece of that and fouled it off to keep the at-bat alive. Still a 2-2 count. And the next pitch from Gore is a four-seamer on the inside corner, same one I struck out on earlier, except this time I managed to foul it off to keep the AB alive. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Set into right field. That'll get down. Oh, diving attempt by the right fielder, and he can't come up with it. That should be ruled a base hit, not a fielding error. Nothing from the scorer. Okie dokie. We come back top of the 4th. Still a 3-0 lead for Washington. Runner on second and 1 away. And Noah Miller is now at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 4 for 10 on the series with a home run so far. He's got himself a 1-2 count with the runner on second and 1 away. They're expecting the bunt here, I would say. The 1-2 pitch to him is bunted down the third baseline. All right. We'll scoop that up, throw to first. Quality sacrifice there. Gets the runner to third. And only surrenders the second out of the inning. Top of the 5th, we come back. It's a 3-0 lead still for Washington. 2 outs and nobody on for Jeremy De La Rosa. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of Ks, but he's still hitting .357. What in the heck? How are these huge batting averages happening unless they're just called up recently by the Nats? 1-2 pitch from Brandon Pfaadt is going to be a little soft liner to me. We'll scoop it up, throw to first, and the side is retired. We're moving on to the bottom half of the 5th, trailing the Nationals by a score of 3-0. We come back bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, nobody on, 3-0 the score. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 9 on the series. And Mackenzie Gore is still on the mound, throwing pitch number 77 of his outing. And we got a piece of a slider in the zone there, a little bit too tardy on that one. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big fella. Ooh, gets the call with the four-seamer on the inside corner. I thought that was going to tail in a little further, and it did not. 0-2 the count. Next pitch. Below the knees. Basically bounced it off the plate. Four-seamer that time, not going to get the call. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Right back up the box, baby. It's another single. 2-hit ball game for me, so no home runs so far, but I will definitely take the hits. Padding the old batting average just makes the MVP case a little better for me. Bottom of the 7th, we come back. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Diamondbacks trailing 3-1 here. 2 outs, nobody on. Belly full of Cracker Jack. Let's see what I can do against Pedro Avila in this at-bat. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Ground ball to second. Four-seamer just above the knees, and I can't do anything productive with that. And now 7 innings have come and gone here in Arizona, with the Nationals leading this one by a score of 3-1. Bottom of the 9th, we've got her tied up 3-3. Nobody out and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. DJ Hers is now on the mound for the Nationals. He hits 93 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, just inside with a four-seamer at the top of the zone. 1-0 the count. I think that's the first 1-0 count I have started with in this series. Second pitch, another four-seamer inside. 2-0 the count. Go ahead, big guy. Pitch yourself right into trouble. Give me one of those change-ups right in the heart of the zone so I can walk it off. Oh, change-up in the zone, but it's just above the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it off for a 2-1 count. Next pitch. Check swing on a four-seamer below the knees. Not going to hold up in time. 2-2 the count now. I had good swing timing and everything, so why'd the game check swing me on that, dude? Not cool. The 2-2 pitch. Fouling off a four-seamer inside. I'm swinging at everything all of a sudden. One pitch in the zone, and somehow I've got a 2-2 count. Four-seamer there at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it off to keep the at-bat alive. Still a 2-2 count here after 6 pitches. Pitch number 7. Chopped up the middle. That's going to be a double play? No, we beat it out on the back end. So just a fielder's choice, not a base hit for me. But it does help the old on-base percentage some. Diamondbacks do end up walking it off. I'll take it. Apparently that fielder's choice I grounded into there was enough to make the win happen as I got pushed across the plate there in the bottom of the 9th. Whew, what a game that was. Well, let's move on to the 4th and final game of this series here. See if we can get out of here winning 3, or if we're going to be splitting it 2 games apiece. More day game action at Chase Field. Thomas White is the man on the mound for the Nationals in this one. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. I'm standing in bottom of the first. One out, runner on second. First pitch of this at-bat. Holy cow, was that a knuckle curve? That was a regular curveball, but dude, did that have a weird motion on it. 1-0 the count as that basically bounced off of home plate. Second pitch of the at-bat is well outside with the four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella. You can do better than that for me, right? The 2-0 pitch. Low and inside with a four-seamer. I think he's pitching around me just a little bit here. The 3-0 pitch. Outside, yep, pitch around, and it's a 4-pitch walk for me, and first base for free. I'll take it. Bottom of the third, I'm standing in for the second time today. 3-0 lead for Arizona. 1 out, nobody on. Thomas White still towing the rubber for the Nats. First pitch of this at-bat. Oh, man, curveball below the knees. Almost bounced it off the plate again, but I swung at it anyway. 0-1 the count after not making contact. Second pitch. At the knees with a changeup, got a piece of that and fouled it off, and it's an 0-2 count. That's the first pitch I've made contact with in this game. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss at one on the dirt. 2-3 put out is going to complete the strikeout there. You betcha. Strikeout streak is alive and well for me. Top of the fourth, we come back. Still a 3-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for Jordan Diaz. He's 0 for 1 on the day and hitting a lowly 2.05 on the season. He's got himself an 0-2 count with Brian Woo on the mound. He's finally getting some run support here as we're heading into the stretch. And that 2-strike pitch is grounded to me at third. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. Holy cow, that dude is slow. I may actually be able to run faster than that in real life, and I am not exactly an athlete by any stretch. 2 away now on the top of the fourth, though. And the next batter is Brady House. He's 0 for 1 on the day and has a 2-2 count with the bases empty and 2 away. Brian Woo on the mound is going to kick and deal. Little pop up there. Shortstop's going to be able to make the play and a couple feet into the left field grass. And that sends us to the bottom of the fourth. We're moving on. It's the bottom of the fifth now. 3-0 is still the score with Arizona in the lead. 2 outs and nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored. Thomas White's still on the mound for the Nats. First pitch of this at-bat. Wow, four-seamer at the eyes, and I swing at it anyway. What the heck was that? 0-1 the count. Second pitch from him. And 1 in the dirt. Swing and a miss again. 0-2 the count. I am being way too aggressive in this at-bat. The 2-strike pitch now from White. And it's a swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Dropped by the catcher. Throw to first. Will be in time to complete the strikeout. So now I have a pair of Ks on my line score to go with my walk. Bottom of the seventh, we come back. It's a 5-0 lead for Arizona. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, a run scored, and 2 Ks. How about that? We get the dynamic challenge because of the guy standing on first. And, yeah, we'll do the advance the runner. What the heck? Thad Ward is now on the mound for the Nationals. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Right past a diving third baseman there. A little first pitch hacking. Gets the job done. Runners on first and second now with only 1 away in the bottom of the seventh. I'll take it. Bottom of the eighth, it's an 8-0 lead for Arizona. Yeah, we opened up a can there. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Pedro Avila on the mound. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day so far. And Avila is on the mound throwing a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer and two-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch to four-seamer on the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Oh, what kind of ugliness was that? Jeez, curveball low and away, and I was so far out in front of that, I think I had the bat across the plate before the ball left his hand. 0-2 the count for me now. The 2-strike pitch, though, is a little bit on the high side with a four-seamer over the inner third. 1-2 the count in front of 24,573 today. Next pitch. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, I thought I got a piece of that, but I did not. Swing and a miss the curveball below the knees. And there's the hat trick for me, boys and girls. Oh boy, Diamondbacks take the win here in game number 4. 8-0 the final score, getting Brian Wu his 6th win of the season. I'm sure he's finally happy to see that turning around for him. So yeah, 1 for 4 day at the plate there, 5 for 16 on the series. Not horrible, not phenomenal, but hey, I'll take it. So yeah, that's going to be all she wrote for this series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of this episode. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.